Just going to start with a few stretches. So you can sit cross-legged and then bring your front leg over the other leg. So there's a bit of a stretch here. Pull the knee in towards you and just lift your spine really tall. I'm just going to hold that there for a few breaths, just to warm up those hips. Some of us have been sitting a lot lately. Good, and then swapping legs. So we're going to cross the other leg over, fold that one around, and pull the knee in nice and close to your chest. Try and stretch your spine a little taller. Do a few breaths there. Good. Nice work. And then just going to sit cross-legged as you normally would. And we're going to reach the arms up, big stretch up. And going across to one side. And back to center. And across to the other side. And back to center. And we're just going to come into our Z sit for our mermaid. I'm going to start with the mermaid today. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, go over to our sideways T. Breathe out, you're going to reach all the way through the gap here. Rotate. Come back up to the T, stretch over. Inhale and exhale. Scooping through. Inhale and exhale, reaching over. Okay, draw the tummy in here when you're rotating. Try and bring this rib all the way to the opposite hip. Back to the T. And place the elbow down onto your mat. Reach all the way over. Exhale, coming through. Inhale, up. Exhale, reaching over. And last one, stretch it through. And up and over. Good, and then we can swap the legs around. So this leg's going to fold around to the side, and this one across the front. To our sideways T, exhale, reach it through. And back to that. And into that side stretch. Try and rest your elbow down. Exhale, coming through. Pull that belly button in. And up. And reaching over. And good. Exhale, coming through. Open it up. And stretching over. Try and breathe into these ribs. Really expand that rib cage. Twist. And open and reach over. One more time, stretch it through. And coming back. And all the way up. Great start. Okay, let's come onto all fours. And we're going to go into our little bit of a cat stretch, a little bit of a cat-cow. So we're going to exhale, scoop the tummy, drop the head down. Just a little, slide those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, you come back to a lengthened position. Exhale, scoop the tummy. You're going to shine your breastbone forward, the sternum forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, scoop the tummy, pulling in through here. Round that lower back. Tuck the tail between the legs. I'll try and tuck my t-shirt in so you can see my form. Inhale, come back to neutral. And then exhale, slide those shoulder blades down your back. Spread your collarbones apart. And then coming back to there. Exhale, scoop the tummy. Tuck the tail. And back to neutral. Think of lengthening out through the crown of your head. Exhale, draw that belly button in. Slide those shoulder blades down. And one more. Just the straight flexion. Wrap the glutes here. Tuck the tail under. And then arching the upper back, but keeping the support of the low back. Good. Now we're going to go side to side. So you're going to draw this armpit towards this hip. So you're shortening the side that's closest to me. Looking over that left shoulder. Back to center. Exhale, shorten the other side. Looking over the right shoulder. I'll show you from front on what it's going to look like. So we're going to swivel the hip one way. Draw that that shoulder down on the same side. Exhale, and back. Exhale, and back. The center, looking the other way. It's like you're wagging your tail a little bit. Good. Now we're going to just drop the chest down towards the floor. So we're going to drop the chest, let the shoulder blades come together, and then push it away. Drop the chest, push it away. Good, just getting that movement of the shoulder blades on your back. Sliding apart and then sliding together. Keep connecting to your tummy. Good, and then we're going to shrug the shoulders up, slide them down. Shrug them up, slide them down. That's it, just getting them moving on the back. Hopefully your wrists are going okay. If you need to, you can come onto your fists. We're just getting those shoulder blades moving on the back. Now we're going to do a bit of a combination. So we're going to let the shoulder blades come together, drop the chest down, slide them apart, push it away. So we're moving the thorax, moving the rib cage through space and letting the shoulder blades slide on our back. I'll just show you the movement I want with the shoulder blades. So you're breathing out, drawing them together and down, breathing in, pushing them away and up. That's it. And then we're going to reverse. So they're going to come up and then you're going to push away. Slide them up, push away. Very good. Two more. Alrighty, now we're going to go into our thread the needle. So we're going to slide one hand through, rest the head down, push into this hand that's on the mat, and then coming back. Slide the other hand through. Give yourself a nice twisty warm up to the spine. That's it. Breath in, hold, rotate, look towards the ceiling. Last one each way. Press and rotate to the ceiling. And getting that rotation through the thoracic. Good. Let's just sit back into our child pose. Just let the sit bones drip back over the heels. Few deep breaths here. I'm going to walk the hands across to one side and just do a few deep breaths into that side that you're stretching of the rib cage. Very nice. And then walking the hands across to the other direction and really expand the lung on this side. Breathe all your air into that side. Excellent. So let's come and lay down onto our back now. We're going to go into our pelvic curl. So get yourself set up lying down. Bring the knees, bend the knees and bring the feet in close to your bottom. Reaching the arms long beside you. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to scoop your tummy in. Pelvic floor comes on. Tuck the tail under. And then start to roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Good. Inhale here at the top. And then exhale, we're going to roll it down. Nice and slow. Trying to lengthen that space in between each of the vertebrae in the spine. Inhale here in neutral. Find your neutral position with a little gap under your low back. And then exhale, scoop the tummy in, peeling up. And holding it here. For your inhale, and then exhale, going to soften through the ribs, through the breastbone, bottom of the rib cage, and then tailbone is the last thing to lengthen away. Inhale. At the bottom, exhale, pelvic floor comes on. Draw that belly button in and up. Squeeze into the back of the legs here. That's where you want to be lifting from, just under the buttock, the crease of the buttock. Exhale, soften through your breastbone, through your rib cage, lower back, and then tailbone goes down. Good. Inhale, hold at the bottom. Let's do 2 more. Breath out, peeling it up. Good. Inhale, hold. And then rolling it back down. Nice. Last one now. Curl it up. Hold it here at the top. We're going to dip one hip down, pick it back up. Dip the other hip down, pick it back up. Dip it down, lift up, and lift up. So you're pressing into your hands, just getting that sense of the pelvis shifting one way, and then using the glute to bring it back up. Dip it down, up, hold it there, let's roll it down, and we'll do one more set of those. Okay, I'm just going to roll this way so you can see the movement I'm after. So you're going to breathe out, peel up, hold it there, inhale, lower the hip, and then squeeze your bottom to lift it up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. So we're just moving through the hips, still stabilizing with the tummy, and just firing up those glutes one at a time. Press through the sole of your foot, press through the big toe as you lift the hip up. One more, each way, and then rolling it down. Great. So we're just going to do a few more reps where we reach the arms overhead. So you're going to exhale, you're going to peel up. Inhale, float the arms overhead. Exhale, you're going to roll it down. One vertebra at a time. Good. Breathing in, bring it back. Exhale, scoop the tummy. Peeling up. And arms go overhead. And then exhale, going to roll it down. One vertebra at a time. Roll the ribs away from the arms. Inhale, float the arms back. And exhale, scoop the tummy, peeling the spine off the mat. Inhale, reach those arms over. Rest the back of the hands down onto the floor. And then we roll it all the way down. Last one now. Exhale, rolling up. Reach those arms overhead. And then softening through the spine all the way down. Nice work, guys. Let's float the arms out to the side. We're going to bring the legs up to tabletop one at a time. Let's go into our spine twist here. So breathing in to go over, breathing out to pull back. In to go over, and out to come back. Nice. Use those abdominals to pull the legs back to center. Breath in and breath out. Very good. And last one. Hold it here in the center. Bring those arms behind, those hands behind your head. So you're interlacing your fingers. Place the thumbs at the base of the skull. Exhale, we're curling up. Hold, and then lower back down. Breathing out to come up, and then in. Nice work. Pelvic floor, navel to spine connecting. Each time we're lifting up, we're going to draw those abdominals in, we're going to flatten them. If you need to rest your feet down at any point, please do so. If you start to get any discomfort in your lower back. And last one, we're going to hold it here. You can either keep the hands here behind the head or you can reach them forward. We're going to tap the toe down for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. Keep that breath working for you. 10. Nice. Let's bring those hands back behind the. We're going to rotate now. So we're just going to tap one toe down and then bring it back up. So I'm twisting to my right. I'm tapping my left foot down. Nice work. Keep that lift high. If you need to, you can lower the right foot and just tap the left foot with the right foot down. But we're still twisting towards the right. Let's go for 4 more. Good, last one. And hold it there at the center. Either legs up or legs down, doesn't matter. We're gonna come back through the middle and then rotate to the other side. So we're rotating towards our left. We're gonna tap the right foot down. If you're struggling a little bit, lower your left leg. Just do the right leg by keeping the rotation. Keep that height, keep lifting up those shoulder blades. That's it. And last one. There we go. Give those knees a bit of a hug. We're going to go into our double leg stretch. So we're curling up. Inhale, arms and legs reach away. Exhale, we're coming back in. Modification, feet are down, just the arms going around. If your neck is dying, then you can go hands here, just the legs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach them away. Exhale, bring them back. Keep the tummy working, even on the in-breath. Make it work harder, make it pull flatter. That's it, you're doing great. Keep your height off those shoulder blades. The higher you curl, the less your neck will hurt. And last one. Awesome, coming down. We're going to come back into tabletop. Find your chest lifted position. We're going to do our single leg stretch. 2. That's it. So you reach the leg away. Imagine I'm coming into your lounge room and I'm pulling on your foot. I'm reaching that leg out of that hip socket. We're drawing the tummy in and flat, keeping the pelvis nice and still. The abdominals are what are keeping that pelvis still as the legs swap and stretch out of those hips. Let's go for 10 more. You can do it. That's it. If you need to, send the feet higher. That makes it a little easier. And last one. Bring the hands behind the head. Rest down if you need to for a little rest. And then we're going to go into our crisscross. 2, 3. We're rotating towards the bent neck. Keep the height of the shoulders off the mat. And you slide your rib towards the opposite hip. Keep those elbows wide. That's it. Nice work. That's 2 more. And last one, curling down. Let's have a bit of a stretch out after that lot. Legs long. Arms stretched overhead. And I want you to reach the right foot and the right hand away from each other. And then the left hand and the left leg away from each other. Good work. What's going on with my mat? It's sliding underneath me. So we're going to go into our hundreds now. Just to get properly warmed up. Let's start with the arms overhead. Float the legs up to tabletop. Breath in there. And we're going to exhale and curl up. Hold that position and pulsing the arms. You know your versions. If you need to, you can bend the knees in. You can have the feet down. You can have the hands behind the head. We're working on that strength, that isometric strength of the abdominals to maintain this position through the trunk. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feet higher makes it easier. Knees bent makes it easier. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it. Come a little higher with your chest. Nice work. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 4 more breaths to go. If you want a bit more challenge, you lower those legs a little bit lower. Good. 1 more breath cycle. You can do it. And coming down. Let the head just roll from side to side. Let's release the neck a little bit. Excellent work. Come onto your side. I'm going to do a little bit of a side elbow plank today. You can either have feet stacked. I quite like feet stacked. It's a bit more challenging for the balance. Or you can do one foot crossed in front of the other. The traditional Pilates way would be have the top foot crossed in front of the bottom foot. But I'm going to stack it. I like to flex the toes, so really curl the toes back towards your shins. Have this elbow directly under the shoulder, and then draw your armpit down towards your hip. So you got that shoulder in the socket. And we're going to breathe out to lift up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good. Keep drawing this armpit down towards the hip. Suck that shoulder into the socket as you lift up. And last one, hold it up there. And we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you can, float this top leg up. Just for a bit more challenge. And coming down. Nice work, guys. So let's swing the legs around to the other way and we'll do the other side. Elbow, same setup. So either feet stacked, or if you want to have them one in front of the other, you can. Shoulder in the socket. Underneath side's going to lift us up as we breathe out. For 1, and 2, and 3. That's it. Keep that lift. And last one, hold it there. Arm reaches up and we pulse for 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. And top leg lifts up. And coming down. Nice work. Okay, so we're going to go into some rolling like a ball and roll-ups. What is going on with these mats? Here we are. So, we're going to hold on to the ankles. And it's with the rolling like a ball. It's a breath in to go back and a breath out to come up. You want to keep this ball shape. You want to keep the space between your tummy and the thighs. What you don't want to do is flick your heels away as you roll down. You want to keep them in tight to you. Breath in, breath out. That's it. We're just going back to the shoulder blades. We're not going on to our necks. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. That's it. Nice work. Looking good, guys. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you want to, you can go into your rollover straight from the rolling like a ball. So you'll roll back, reach the legs long, flex, and then rolling it down. I need to come a bit further away from my wall. So you roll back, reach the legs long, flex those toes, open a little, and then you're rolling down one vertebra at a time. So you can circle here and go back into your rollover, or alternatively, you can bring the legs together and come up and go again from the rolling like a ball. Reach them over, open, and roll it down. Hold on to the back of the legs, press away, and then you're good to go again. If the rollover is a bit extreme, just keep with the rolling like a ball. Now we're going to go into our roll up. So we need to, if you can do the roll up unassisted, then you don't need anything. If you normally have something to support your lumbar, like a rolled up towel, hand towel, or an ad mat, you want to go and grab that. I'm going to use a couple of hand weights here just to help change the balance, help change where my body weight is, and we're going to roll down through the spine, pressing each vertebra into the mat as we roll down nice and slow. Inhale, you're going to lift the head and chest. Exhale, you're going to scoop the tummy. Rolling up, flattening the belly. Bit of a stretch forward here at the top. Keep drawing those shoulders down. Breath in. And then scooping those abdominals. Trying to elongate the front of the thighs as you lower each vertebra down one at a time. Breath in. Breath out. Articulating through the spine. At the top here, keep that beautiful C curve, keep that length through your spine and roll it down. Inhale, and that's it. Let's do one more. Rolling it all the way down, reaching those arms overhead. And let's come up, back up to sitting. Very nice. Now we're going to have the feet split apart out in front. I like to go a little wider than my mat, but some people say it has to be as wide as your mat. Do what feels good for your hips, I think, really, is the take home. Exhale, we're going to curl from the very top through the spine. We're leading with the head and neck, coming into a rounded shape here. So I'm pulling back with my abdominals, lengthening my lumbar. Inhale, we're going to lift to a flat back. Exhale, we're going to scoop the tummy and feel like something's pulling us back from around our waist and rolling it back up. Exhale, we roll it down, roll it forward. Inhale, find that length, draw the shoulders down, but stretch the arms up. And then rolling it back. A great place to do this one is actually sitting up against a wall. So if you have a wall handy, try that. Just like our standing roll down, we're just doing it in seated. And then you find that lift, find that reach, draw the shoulders down, and then scoop those abdominals, roll it all the way up. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, and rolling it all the way back up. Last one. Good work. Excellent. So if you've got space either side, reach your arms out to the side. If you need to, you can go into this goal pose position. Bring your legs together, really squeeze them together. If you are uncomfortable sitting on the ground, get a couple of cushions and sit up onto those. And we're going to twist here. Breath out, whip it around. Inhale back to center. Inhale back, grow tall. Inhale, lifting up out of those hips. Back to center. And one more. Good work. Just hang forward, let your upper back have a little moment there. And then we're going to come into our push-up position, into a plank. So you're going to start on all fours. And we're going to press one foot back. Really dig the toes in. Connect to the back of the leg. I'm just going to tuck myself in so you can see my body line. And then we're going to take the other foot back. For some people, this is enough. Just holding this position with their tummy on and their arms working. Some people get this is enough for them. We're going to bring one knee in. Press it back. Exhale, other knee. It's our front support exercise. Keep those hips level, body still. Last one, each way. And then we're going to bring one knee down, other knee down, reach it back into that child pose. Good. Now we're just going to do a few little arm exercises. So from this kneeling position, you're going to transfer your weight forward onto your hands. Bend down, bring those elbows in tight to you. Press away, push back. Come forward, bring it down. Press back, lean back. Come a little bit more side on. So you come forward, come down, press up, and lean back. That's it. So you just want to keep it in that range where it feels good on your neck, not getting any strain there. The work is in the arms and in the tummy, supporting the spine. We're not doing any weird little hip lifts. You're coming up as one unit. And press back. Let's do one more. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I love to do push-ups. So we're going to do some push-ups. If the on the knees version was enough for you, just stick with that. But if you can, come into, I'm going to talk you through a progression actually. So come into your plank. Everyone can do their plank. Tummy on. Now we're going to go down slow. Keep your plank for as long, all the way down. All the way down. Rest at the bottom. If you need to, place your knees down and press back up. Just like we practiced in the last movement. Come up onto your plank. We're going to come down slowly. This is how you build strength. Eccentric control of the plank. And then push it back. Coming up into your plank. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your tum on. Oh, I'm getting a message. Okay. Keep going. We're going to go into our plank. Slowly down, slowly. Keep that body line straight. Knees go down, push it up. Let's just do 2 more like that. Slow. Keep your shoulder blades sliding down, away from your ears. Last one. Hold it here, hovering, hold it. And knees go down, push it back. Good job, guys. Now, for those of you that want to do a few full push-ups, we're going to go into those now. If you need to give your wrists a break, if you've had enough, come onto your elbows and do an elbow plank, okay? And just try and hold it for, between 10 and 30 seconds. So, coming into your full plank, we're going to go breath in to go down, breath out to push up. Aim for 5. Keep your form. And last one, press it back into that down dog. If you're on your elbow plank, come up and join us in down dog. And we're going to roll through the spine. Come back to the plank. Tuck the chin and roll it back. Enjoy that spinal articulation. That's it. Tuck the tail, roll it forward. Tuck the chin, roll it back. Last one. And then we're going to hold it in that down dog position. Just going to walk the calves out. I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing a lot of walking. Not much else to do. Apart from, online classes, exercise-wise. And my calves are getting tight. So let's give them a stretch. Fantastic. Alrighty, let's come into a half kneeling position. We'll just stretch out those hip flexors and quads. Open up the hips there, tummy on. If you need a little cushion for your knee that's on the mat, grab a little cushion, a little blanket, rolled up towel, or fold over towel. Arm goes up, same side as the leg you're stretching, and then side bend away. Nice, now we can walk this foot out, let the knee push out to the side even more, come down onto your hands, so you're getting a bit of an inside thigh stretch on that front leg. Nice one. And then I'm going to turn away from you guys now. So you take your hand that's the same as the leg that's in front, and you're going to twist away, and then grab that foot and go into that rotation. Hamstring didn't like that. If your hamstring, if you can't quite reach, just hold the twist. Alrighty. So we're going to swap legs now. Other foot comes in front. Why don't you stretch that hand out again? So pressing the hips forward. That's it. Just stretching out the hip flexor there. Arm goes up, same arm as the leg you're stretching. Side bend away. So you're stretching all through that lateral line. I can show you. If I spin a little bit, you can see. So you're stretching across like that. And then you walk this foot out, push that knee out. So you get a bit more of a inside thigh stretch through here. And some people can even come down onto their elbows. I'm not going to today. But you want to stretch through the inner inside thigh there. Good, and then if you can, do the rotation and grab your back leg. You don't have to, you can just do the rotation without grabbing. Nice. Let's stretch out our hammies. So we can just have the leg in front here. Go for a flat back, lean forward. If you've got a coffee table or a chair nearby to help you balance, you can rest on that, or if you can reach the floor, you can come down to the floor. Pull back. And try and reach my tailbone away to get the best stretch there. Good, and then we'll swap sides. Bring the other foot in front. And leaning forward the flat back. Nice. Good, and then we're just going to come onto our tummy and we're going to do a little bit of back extension. So we want to feel it mainly in our upper back, not so much in the lower. The lower we want to support the tummy from underneath. I might just come back here a little so you can potentially see a little better. So we're drawing the abdominals on and we're lifting up through the upper back, rotate the palms, open the chest up. And then I like to turn the head away as I come down. Coming up, rotate the palms down, looking towards the mat, and turning away. Good, breathe out to come up. Last one, hold it here. Going to go one arm, reaching just to shoulder height, and down. Other arm, shoulder height down, and now both arms to the T and back down. Okay, let's go again. So it's single, single, then double. Single, single, double. Coming up, draw the tummy on. Single, single. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down as the arm raises up. Couple more here. Single, single. So I can feel my weaker side. Doesn't want to connect as well. So as my left arm reaches up, really got to focus on drawing my left shoulder blade down. Right side kind of does it automatically. And then both together. One more round. Single, single, and double. Nice work, everyone. Sit back into your child pose. Let's just enjoy that little rest position after that back extension. Good. Gonna interlace the hands behind. And just stretch the arms back. I actually like to assist my stretch a little bit because I'm quite stiff in my shoulders. So I'll sometimes put them on the floor and then wiggle myself further forward so I get a bit more of a stretch through the chest and through the front of the shoulders there. Right, do what feels good for you. That's it. Try and breathe into the front here, through the front of the shoulder socket. See if you can get a bit more openness through the front of the chest. Good. And then the lovely Simone, she shared with me she wanted to do the hip rolls with you all, which is quite an advanced exercise. So I'm going to teach the version, a little bit nicer version, where you're on your elbows. So if you come onto your elbows like this, reach the legs up long. If this is too much leverage, so legs long is quite a lot of leverage, just do legs bent, okay? That's a way to make it a little bit less gnarly. We go inhale, we go over to one side with the legs, so the hips are going to roll. This butt cheek's coming off the mat. Exhale, you circle down and around with the feet, like you're drawing a big smiley face, and then you come back. The center. Inhale, you go over. Exhale, smiley face with the legs, with the feet, and back to center. Scoop the tummy as you come around. If you're feeling any discomfort in your low back, or what's the other thing that people complain of? Burning in your hip flexors. Don't be alarmed, but with the hip flexor one. But if it's lower back, then you need to, this might just be a little bit too strong for you. You need to work, we need to build up the strength in your abdominals. So just give this one a miss. Or try bending the knees to decrease the amount of torque. Good. So that's hip rolls. Now we need to just lengthen out through the front of the hips one last time. So let's stretch the legs out long. We're going to go into the rear support. And that's just want to slide around all over the place. Spin around this way so I'm not going into the wall. So we're gonna draw the shoulder blades back and together on our upper back. Exhale, scoop the tummy, lift the hips up. See if you can get your toes to touch the mat. Inhale, we're coming down. We're just lightly touching the buttock onto the mat. Exhale, lifting up again. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, lift up. Let's go for 3 more. This is a little bit strong for you. Try one leg out long, other leg bent. Going to do a couple on the other side just to be even. Nice. And let's give those wrists a little bit of a shake out. So holding onto your hands, just a few figure eights. And then we'll just stretch out these shoulders one more time. Wrap your arm around your opposite elbow. Do a couple of breaths through there. And then switching sides. Nice. Now take this try and reach that hand down your upper back as far as you can. Pull on the opposite elbow. Bit of a stretch through the tricep area. Good. And swapping sides. Awesome. Thanks for joining me today, guys. And just a nice quick one today.